Hello, who's live? Who's with me, guys? Hello, anybody home? People are working. If you are on lunch, just turn on your phone. Just go on Facebook. It's what you do anyway. You guys are always on Facebook. So now I've come to find you here, right where you are. Okay, I'll give it just a moment and then we start. Remember, we said that today we will be doing an orientation, or we will be going through an exchange to see how do we buy our own Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin was at about 229,000 rands when I slept, and by morning it was already 230. Guys, it's going up. You should be able to buy this with whatever amount of money that you have. I encourage you to go ahead and buy the coins, but you cannot buy the coins if you don't know how to you know, open an exchange wallet for yourself, or how to use an exchange wallet for yourself. So yeah, just let's do that. Go online, watch this video on Facebook. Of course, if you see it already, you must be here on Facebook, but take time to watch this, please. If it means that you leave the group of people that you're sitting with for just a little moment, I won't be long. I'll take you through this very quickly. It's simple, repeated steps that you have to do. So I encourage you, just focus a bit and, you know, practice what I'm going to be showing you here, because you have to independently be able to do this, right? Cryptocurrencies are about being decentralized, currencies that are decentralized, no third party. So I'm not a banker. Yeah, it sounded funny when I said it to somebody else that no, because yeah, that's what people do, that because you help them on the first step, then they take it that every time that they want to even check something, then they have to go through you. It's not so. You can do this entirely on your own. Take ownership of your funds, take ownership of your finances, create your own wealth, create your own economy. Okay, I'm just gonna pause a bit so that we can see if there's anybody that's gonna gather. If people are busy and not here, it's fine. We can they can catch up on a replay. Okay, so yeah. If you're watching it live, just maybe type for me on comments live. And when you watch replay, just type replay, okay? All right, then let's hang just a few seconds, then I'm with you. Okay, let's get started. If anyone catches this along the way, it's all cool. No problems with that at all. Now, I'm going to share my slides so that you can see how I am navigating, and I'm hoping that I get this right, because It's a bit of a tricky one to use this tool. I'm also learning. I learn all the time. Okay, so I want to show you on Chainex. Chainex is a cryptocurrency exchange. Most of you are familiar with us using Luno, using altcoin trader, and we now use also Chainex. Why Chainex? Because on Chainex we can also buy Bitcoin vaults, the coin that we mine with Mining City, which is Bitcoin vault. So there's Bitcoin, there's a list of all other cryptocurrencies that we can go on. So here's where you will go, chainex.io, chainex.io. Okay, all right. Now, the first thing you will do, obviously, is to sign up. So if you have not created an account yet with Chainex, or maybe by the time you were registering, you were using, there's something flying next to me, you were using, what you call it, altcoin trader, you bought with Bitcoin, it's all fine. It's still an exchange and it's your exchange. And remember, there's also no limit to the amount or number of exchanges that you can have, okay? So what you will do is you will fill in your details here. You can see it, your name, your surname, your email address, and the referral code. Referral code basically just means that you probably are referred by me who has an existing account, then you can use that here. And then you can put in your password and you confirm your password. But you don't have to do that, all right? Do this part here where you put in there. You can see it says optional, the referral code, okay? So that's just, if for example, you're referring your friend to this platform, they also give you a little bit of Satoshis to say thank you. So yeah, it's a good thing in a way, because it's a percentage of what your friend would be depositing upfront there on their first deposit. So you can make a bit of money there. And if you leave that for a while, you know what happens with Bitcoin. Every fraction grows. Okay, so basically this is the first thing. I don't want to complicate it. Just fill in the form, very easy and simple and quick form, and then you click on sign up. So once you have clicked on sign up, you will receive for yourself an email, and you go on your emails and you confirm that this is your email. Okay, so it's you will then be activating or verifying the email or activating the account. All right, so once you have the account, I'm not gonna use an active account, most, but I'll show you. It's an active account actually, but I'm just not gonna use anyway, let me not even just explain it. Let me leave it there. It's an account. All right, so we know the process or the drill when it comes to signing in. You put in your email address and you also use the password that you created. Okay, when you were opening your account, then what's the next thing you do? You click on sign in. Let's do that again. Okay, so this is how you will open the password. All right, so now you are in the account, okay? And then you have, once you are in the account, the first thing that you will be prompted to do, because it's a new account, there is what we call a FICA process, okay? So FICA basically just means that you have to verify your account. You have to put in your, your contact details. So it will tell you, it will show you verification level 1, verification level 2, and all of that stuff. So you go on profile and you do your verification. So basically the first thing is that you will be prompted, you'll see a thingy. Let me just click here and show you on this example account. Hey, what's going on? I don't know how did it change the look? Okay, so these here, sorry, change to be. My mouse wants to do its own performances here. Yeah. So you will see this part here. Okay, there's this verification. So if you haven't done level 1 verification, you have to do it. If you haven't done level 2 verification, you have to do it. So basically you do your cell number, and then you will put in your address and all of that other stuff, right? Yeah, and then when it comes to the next level of verifications, then you have to put in your address and your proof of payments. Proof of residential address, right? Okay, so now what you will be then able to do is you'll be able to deposit, to make deposits in the account. Otherwise, if the most basic of verifications are not done, you will not be able to use the account. All right. Okay, so now there's a phone number, and the other part of FICA, please pay attention when it prompts you to do the FICA, because what you will do is you will be required to write on a piece of paper like this. You write Chainex, you write your name, I think your name, your ID number, and then you write maybe for Chainex, or you write today's date. It's usually the standard requirements when you are doing a verification. So you will hold that piece of paper like this, and also hold your identification like this. Okay, so you are someone to take a selfie and you simply upload that. Most people that I have asked to do this, even remotely, have done it successfully on their own. So it's a doable thing. Now, the next thing that you will do is you will then go on markets. You want to deposit, right? So let's see here. Balances show you the balances on the account, obviously, and all of that stuff. So basically what you want to see is this. The view will be different maybe if you are using the phone. But the important thing is that you will get this tab where it says ZA. So that means that you have here all the functionalities that you would like to use when you are using your rand. So meaning that with your rands, isn't it, you want to buy for yourself Bitcoin. So you will then be able to deposit. Okay, so what happens when you want to deposit? You will get the details of the company, okay, Chainex, because this is the exchange. It is registered, it has an account with the bank. So you will then be able to get here their details, all right, their deposit details. But most importantly is this reference here. This is how they will know that the money that is deposited is your money, and they will be able to allocate it to you. So you have to deposit it using this reference here. So you send to this account and you make this, you use this reference here. The last time I coached someone to do this, they were using Capitec, and they successfully did it with using that tab for immediate payment. So try and do an express payment, because you can see that it's a different bank probably than what you are banking with, so that the money appears quicker. Crypto doesn't wait. So if, for example, Bitcoin is performing, you can't afford to wait 48 hours for the balance to appear and miss, the upward wave. So what you do is, I would advise you try and do an express payment so that the money appears quicker in the exchange. So once that's done, you will then have the available balance showing over here. So when it comes to Bitcoin, the balance will show over here, but that will only be when you have bought the Bitcoin. So right now I've clicked on the balances tab, and you can see these over here. Now, the other one that you will most frequently use at this point, because we are talking about you wanting to be able to buy Bitcoin, is markets. Okay, so on markets, the important thing is that your money that you have deposited is most ZA. Okay, it's South African rand. So you've got ZA, a ZA deposit that you have made. So you would then have to click on ZA. Make sure that you are on ZA because you want to know Bitcoin in comparison to rand, right? And then you have this list over here already. All this means is, which pair do you want? Do you want the ZA and the BTC? Or do you want the ZA? Do you want to be trade? It is basically trading. Yeah? It's a small part of trading that we are doing. You want ZA, you want to exchange ZA for BTCV. Look what happens when I click on BTCV. BTCV gets highlighted here, and then you get that pair over here at the top, right? But most important thing is that I am at this point because I want to use rands. You are always on ZA, okay? So you can choose any other cryptocurrency that you want to buy here, but what the system knows is that you will be buying that using your rands. Now, let's say you want to buy Bitcoin. Okay, if you want to buy Bitcoin Vault, that's also good. And remember that it's always good to buy a cryptocurrency when it's low so that when it picks up with you, okay, with your money that you already bought it with. So in this case, we say buy Bitcoin. Now, you've got 100 Rand, you've got whatever amount. Okay, this is not a mining package. This is simply you doing your own banking in your own system, okay, in your own wallet. All right, so you then scroll down to the bottom here. So look at this account, for example. So we know, okay, unfortunately, there is no rands in this account, but if there was, we would then be able to use this side here because it was going to show us here amount available, how much rands, and then we are buying Bitcoin, isn't it? Buy Bitcoin. So simply what you do is, so that you don't crack your head because you are not really trading where you can determine the price that you want to buy at and all of that stuff. You just want to buy, isn't it? So just make sure that you are on market because you want to buy at market value, at the real-time value right now on this exchange. And then you will, second thing you do is that you will click on available amount. If there was 10 Rand here, that's what the system was going to do. It was going to put that amount here, write that amount here, and then you simply just click on buy. Okay. In this particular case, there is amount in Bitcoin. So, for example, I hope this will not disturb you. If we were selling this Bitcoin for ZA, what would we do? We would just click on this part here. Okay. Let me click on, yes, I'm on market. So it just says market, and then it tells what then you would click on sell. Okay, now let's just play around with that and then sell. Okay, so if you click on sell, then it tells you, for example, in this case, that this is the or you're selling on market, and the amount of BTC that you want to sell, and then the net total, all of that stuff there, all the info, and then you simply click on sell. Okay, so I'm not sure. Let's see what's gonna happen. See, then you've got all the confirmations running on the side here. Now look, there was no money on this wallet, okay, on this buy BTC, on the ZA wallet, let me say, okay. But can you see now, because I sold the bit of Bitcoin that was in here, we have rands available now so that we can buy Bitcoin with that. Okay, we can buy BTC. In fact, we can buy any other currency that we want to buy with this amount of money because it is sitting right at the, what you call, if I go on balances again, you see now there is an amount of money that is sitting here. All right. But if you go back, let's go back to markets and do what we wanted to do, which was, we said we want to go on market order, real time, right now value, whatever the Bitcoin is sold at. We click on the ZAR value, and then it tells us that's the amount of Bitcoin that we can get, and we're getting at market price, and we buy. Tells us just to make sure that we are doing the right thing, to confirm it and say yes. Okay, there you go. Confirmations again. And then you've got a positive balance once again on the Bitcoin wallet. Simply as that. That is how you buy Bitcoin. You leave your Bitcoin to grow. Remember what they say, you always sell high, but you buy low. Okay, so if you do this exercise, it's because you are obviously hoping that the value of Bitcoin is still gonna go up, so you will still make more money on this account or on the funds that you have deposited. You saw, guys, we played around with 48 rands, which you can just turn a corner and buy a cool drink and it's finished. So you can put whatever money that you want into good use with cryptocurrencies. Okay, stop kicking coins in the house, collect them, put them in one place, and go buy for yourselves Bitcoin. You never know how much those little satoshis will be in no time. Okay, I hope we managed to capture everything. And if we have questions, if you've got questions, you can ask me. Let me try and stop sharing this so that I can just see what is on the video. And yeah, okay, all right. That's it from me. I hope you enjoy your lunchtime. Buy Bitcoin. Don't buy too much lunch now. Bitcoin is gonna go up. Bitcoin Vault is gonna go up. So stop buying too much lunch. Stop eating too much and drinking too much. So start buying cryptocurrencies. Thank you, guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.